The Detroit Lions are being linked to defensive end. I'm gonna change his color. Bud Dupree. And before you turn off this video, I'm going to show you why I really like Bud Dupree, and I think it would be a perfect fit. Before we get into that, merch is coming, and so we talked about it in a couple of videos. We got some merch coming that's just going to be exclusive to this channel and a lot of fun. So we can't use like the Lions logo and stuff, right? But it's going to be stuff that only Lions fans understand. First down, second down, third down, Dan Campbell, stuff like that. It's gonna have a lot of fun. We got a lot of good ideas that are it's coming out. So let me know in the comments if we drop some merch that let Lions fans will know things that Lions fans get. Would you get on that? Let me know in the comments. Okay, here's the thing about Bud Dupree, and I also got a Jared Goff update on his contract extension. So Bud Dupree in his third season in 2017, I know he's older. He had 5.5 sacks, and then 2018, double-digit sacks in 2019. It's like, let's go. But then he had a 20 ACL in 2020. He had another injury in 2021. So in 2020, 2021, COVID, it's like, oh my goodness. Then Titans release him in 23. But then he was with the Falcons last year, and he was a key contributor on the Atlanta Falcons. I remember this. It was like, oh yeah, Bud Dupree. And he looked good. He looked strong. And so why would the Lions do this? Because there's not, what are your options right now, right? It's just limited. The pass rusher didn't fall to us like we would have liked, or just didn't fall to us in the draft. That's fine. We know we've got Aiden Hutchinson. We also know that we've got Houston, but he's coming off an injury. It's like, is he the guy at that other defensive end? So Bud Dupree, his best season came in 2019 when he had 11.5 sacks opposite of TJ Watt. So could he have 1 year in him where he's partnered with Hutch? That's the question. Dupree would again benefit from having a elite pass rusher on the other side of him. We could get him for a really good deal. It's just like, oh yeah, Bud Dupree's out there. I like it. I like Bud Dupree. All right, next one. Brad Holmes recently said that Jared Goff extension is a high priority. He has earned an extension. The deal is currently a high priority. This is really a no-brainer now. There for a while, it was a big debate, and it was like, man, I don't know, is it Goff the guys? And he's like, he's not mobile, right? All this stuff, but it's like, obviously, he took the Lions to the NFC Championship game. He's got talent all around him. He loves it here. The Lions love him. He's great on and off the field. He's just entering his prime. He's matured from when he was with the Rams. He's 28. Like his best years are ahead of him. And so that's probably where the sticking point is Goff's like, I love it here. Lions like, we want you. Goff's like, thing is, like, I am good. I'm top 5 in pretty much every quarterback category last year. So I want 50 million. Or is he saying, hey, I will work with it. Just I will work with this. I don't know. That's what's so interesting about this deal. He wants to be here. Lions want him. So let's just make it a reasonable deal. We shouldn't give him 30 million a year, but you look at the top quarterbacks, they're now into the $50 million range. Hey, Jared, take 45, would you? 40. Like, but he has every right to say no. It'll work. You guys can figure it out. Pay me everything that you can. And so he's earned an extension. Holmes said it's important. It's a high priority for us. Both sides are working really, really hard. These things just take time. In a perfect world, we've had all three of them done, bang, bang, bang. But these things just kind of take a while, especially with the quarterback market. But I do have faith it's going to get done. So pretty open and honest. And that's what's great about Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell. They just tell you. So it's like, thank you. Thank you for just telling us what's going on. And I believe that's where they're at. They're just kind of working through different things, different language. Is there void years where it's like, hey, we sign you to a 4-year, whatever $1 million contract, that fifth, but they pay you for a 5th year, a lot of money that's just voided and it's not actually in there, but it's like, sweet, no matter where you go, whatever you do, you get paid an extra year. This is all kinds of language. It's a contract. It is a contract. So that both Parties are looking through it. Hey, we don't want this here. We want this tweaked here. We want more money in the second year. There's things that go on there. I'm fine with it. Next thing that came up that I just thought was fascinating was the Matt Patricia era is almost completely gone. And this is just a fun exercise that I love doing because it's just amazing what Brad Holmes has done. It truly is. So if you look at here was the roster with Matt Patricia left, quarterbacks clearly completely revamped, running back. DeAndre Swift sucks. I do not like him. I was all over it from the beginning, and I'm so glad he's with the Bears because they think he's good, and he's not. Adrian Peterson was old. Kerryon Johnson I liked, but boy, you just couldn't stay healthy. Never. I mean, something weird happened when Patricia got there. That's weird. Tight ends, man, Hunter Bryant and Jesse James. Whew, brutal. TJ Hawkinson, solid. Wide receiver. So you had a younger Marvin Jones and a Kenny Galladay that was like, maybe, but no separation. Mohamed Sanu, get out of here. Danny Amendola, older at that time. Quintez Cephas trying to figure it out. Jamal Agnew was more like a running back. So look at that receiver room. Phew. Rough. Because you got to get open. Like, that's the NFL now. It's not throw it up and go X receiver. Now, offensive line, Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson. The offensive line was not bad. Evan Brown. Boy. So offensive line, that's fine. This is where it gets weird. This is where it gets just like problems. Danny Shelton was so bad. Nick Williams, bad. Deshaun Hand never could quite get it. John Penasini, bad. Romeo and Julian, injured. Trey Flowers, overpaid. Kevin Strong, the rest of them, Everson Griffith, old Vikings player. Oh, man. The defensive line that's bad. No wonder we didn't win. Why weren't we winning? Huh? I don't know. Linebackers. Oh, man. Linebackers. Horrible. And that's the thing that Matt Patricia thought. It doesn't really matter who we have. I'm just smarter than everybody. Let me call really good, unique plays. And we're just getting run over. Jalen Reeves was the only good one there. That the linebackers and the defensive line, that is really horrible. Boy, same with corners. You get the picture. Not good when Matt Patricia left, but the Lions are just not only do they have great off-season movement, but I just go back to that's not the biggest story. The biggest story is going to be Sam Laporta year 2, Jahmyr Gibbs year 2, Brian Branch year 2, Aiden Hutchinson now really just coming into, all right, he's a pro. It's his 3rd year. Jameson Williams now in his 2nd year. I know it's his 3rd, but it's like, it's his 2nd. Last year was his rookie year. So these are the big things that are happening. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.